Hello everyone and welcome to this video where we're going to be talking about one of my new creations that I've been working with alongside Sheppy05 and Maddie, and it is the Buckel Dealership. Now I'm super excited for this one because not only does it have some cool features that I think you guys will enjoy, but it also adds a bit of realism to the map. So let us begin. So first things first, when you look at the dealership, if you've been following along my building process and procedure, you'll see that now there's this exterior wall that's added, and actually that just made it so much easier to place it in different sloped environments. So you'll see some places the wall isn't as tall, so it kind of just lets you, or let me choose the height. And alongside that we got little pylons over there, and this spot is marked up and it says buy, and that will make sense in 1 second here. So that's a buy stall. And then if you walk along the side here, we got some staff parking. And now here, if you open the back gate, we have a sell stall. Now all this is going to make sense in a second, but first let's jump into the map and zoom out. So there are 9 dealerships at the moment. We got 3 on this island. So if you zoom in, we got one near the fishing village. Then here we are near Holt Town at the dealership. We have another dealership up here at Olsen Bay. So and then we got one down here, which is the original location, sort of by Mount Toddy. So there's 4 dealerships on the main island. Then we got another dealership here on this side island here, the Isle of Donk. We got one dealership there. It's a small island. And then down here we got another 3 dealerships. So here we have one, and the names may change. I do want to give credit to the people that I worked with, and then the other places may be named from competitions, or we may choose to name the boosters of my Discord server, so we'll see. Anyways, here's one, here's another one, and that's kind of in the middle, and then we have one on the far left side here. So there's 3 on this island. And then there's one more all the way up here in the Arctic. And there's just one here. Again, it's a smaller island, but there's still a dealership. So that is the location of all the dealerships. And like I said, here we are currently at the one right next to Holt Town. And all of them are identical, so keep that in mind. All the dealerships are using the exact same model and are identical. Anyway, if you walk up here, you see that we have this stall. We got some nice little picnic tables if you're taking a break or just relaxing. Also on the exterior, we have some other parking. And then if we walk to the back here, you see there is an elevated diesel tank, a 10,000 liter diesel tank. I will make sure it's full of diesel. Right now it's empty. Here we got a hose for washing cars. Over here we got some dumpsters, oil cans, crates, and then here we have kind of an old Buckel car that's being restored, and then some old rusty parts. You see that there's roof access up there. And now if we make our way back around the side, and I want to point out the little details that you see here on this building. I did enjoy making this building, making the really modern architecture and style, as well as using the Buckel colors, the gold and the gray. So we could also close this gate back up. Now here is the door into the garage, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's go use the front door, climb up this step, make our way around here. and through the front door. Okay, now I do want to turn on these lights, so before I show you, I'm just showing you as it looks when you first come here. But in theory, if we start all this stuff up and walk back outside, it does have a much more lively appearance, you know, with the various spotlights, and they're all kind of aimed, so they illuminate the place, especially if we go into nighttime. You can see we even have spotlights illuminating the exterior building. So just to get you an idea, it still does look quite cool at nighttime as well. It's not just a daytime creation, but you do have to turn on the lights, and the reason for that is to reduce lag. I don't want the building to be causing people any issues. Those lights by the front gate turn on automatically with the night, so if you have no other lights on in the building, these two will be on, and the purpose is actually if you're driving on the road here, so you don't end up hitting these walls, so it actually has a functional purpose as well. So even if all those lights are off, these will be on automatically. Now let's bring back the daytime temperature, or daytime brightness, I don't know why I said temperature, and walk through the front doors. So now, as you can see, we got the Buckel hoodoo on the showcase spinning around. It's got all sorts of lights illuminating it. You see some offices up there. There's the Steed over there, the R99, the race model with the wide body kit. And you got your front desk. Got the logo, got the racing stripes here. So behind here, like I said, I turned on all this. If you turn off certain things, you'll also end up, you know, it'll be less laggy. So in this case, we'll just leave the interior ones on. So over here, we have the CRN, which is sort of the performance version of the Buckel Spur. It is intentionally in a dark room. You got some upside down road over there, and you can now explore it. So I'm not sure why that door is not working. I'll take a look at that, but you can explore it. You can open all the doors. You could sit in it, see if it's the right car for you, all that stuff, but you can't turn it on, and that is intentional. Let's just say the keys have been removed, right? So you can't turn it on, but you could kind of explore it and take a look. We added functionality for the emergency escape. As soon as you press this, the doors will open, but your alarm turns on, and it turns on until you disable that. So we got our front desk here. We got some seating areas. We got the showcase spinning around here, like I said, for the hoodoo. As well, its doors open up, so you can't actually sit in it, but you can't turn it on, but you can explore it and sort of see what it's all about. Got another seating area, like I said, the R99. Likewise, you can sit inside it. Now this door over here is intentionally locked. It just decor. It has microcontrollers in there, so it's not meant for you to use. Anyway, back to the front here. So when we turn around, we make our way to the parts desk, and as you can see, there is a wall collection of all kinds of modifications, different wheel types, colors, grills, all sorts of accessories. We got an exhaust system. I know it's a clutch, but it's meant to look like a exhaust or a muffler. We got an engine up here, all kinds of superchargers. So if you want a supercharged engine, performances, and another exhaust system. So we got two exhaust systems, and these are supposedly, you know, modifications to your car that you could do. You note there is security cameras, which we'll get to in a bit. Now if we walk up these stairs, you come to the sort of sales area, including a little waiting area, coffee. You could look into the garage, which we'll get to in a second. You could turn on the fireplace, sit, watch TV, kind of just a little waiting area while you wait for your salesperson to hopefully get you a good deal on one of the new Buckels. So you could see each of the salesperson's rooms has a different Buckel poster in the back. That is intentional. And of course you could sit here and make all sorts of sales in your little cubicle. And at the very end is a meeting room with another view of the garage. Actually, you can see even further out those windows. I really do like the architectural design here. Now this meeting room is intended for the sales team or for clients, if you're making sales, that type of stuff. So that's the purpose of this room, and it sees the showroom down there. So this is the showroom part of the dealership. I do love how it turned out. I love the flooring, I love the walls, like the windows, everything. It looks the part, and those little cubicles up there, wooden and like with wooden walls and the posters. So that's there. You do see that there's a room up there, which we'll get to in a bit. Now you pass this and you make your way into the garage area. Now the garage does not have automatic lights, so you could turn on spotlights and garage bay lights. And you could see right away that we got a lift that you could use to lift up cars with magulls on it. You have over here the door, heater, some tire mounting equipment, and it just meant to be for fun. Like, it's not intended to be useful, but you know, you can mount tires. So a little bit of play feature there. A rim without anything. Here we got a clamp, a workstation. Now you could actually grab this and pull it, and out comes all these welding torches or repair gear, and you can just close it. So it's not electrical, you have to manually pull it out. And likewise that one over there, same deal, you just hold it and pull it out, get you access to some welding torches. Over here we got an air compressor, we got our generator, and we have another piece of equipment, whether it's an air compressor or something else, but here we have it. And then we got a big hammer, because you never know where you're going to use your big hammer. So we have the one garage bay with the lift, we got another garage bay here with an engine on a hoist. We got an oil drip pan down there, we got a barrel, and then there's the above area here, which in the structural world is called a mezzanine. So we got our mezzanine level up here. Now it's the tire storage, so you got a bunch of tires, rims and tires, box, presumably car parts. We got some oil drum, batteries, and a door here for the security office, which will come locked. You have to unlock it via the missions, which we'll get to later. Got our Buckel logo up there. So that is in essence the garage bay. We got a nice skylight up there, so we got some natural light, and this door will get you into the back area here with the dumpsters and other crates and things. Now if you get back here, you do have a meeting room, and now this is a meeting room for the repair team, the mechanics and stuff. So they don't meet up there where the sales team does. These are the mechanics. Got a nice plant, and we actually do have a speed challenge in this mission. Now you can't start it, it's not broken. You have to finish all the missions first in order to do the speed challenge, and the missions are here. So there's not as many missions as in the OMA Diving Academy. That's intentional. These are just meant to be like fun little missions to make you kind of explore around the dealership. So they're fairly easy to do. I will make another video talking about how to work the missions. Over here we got a staff room, like a staff lounge, you know, a little stove, fridge, couch and TV, so you can take your breaks and you can look at the car being repaired as well as the view around you. So that's the meeting room. And lastly, we got a roof access room with all of these breakers. So That's there, and then you can climb up this and get yourself onto the roof. Now, remember when I showed you the ladders or stairs? That's here, so you could take either way up. And then we can go up even further to this part of the roof. Now here we have a little surprise. If you guys want to sit in the kiddie pool, enjoy your break, you can do so up here. Just don't tell the boss about your little secret lounge area. Now we got a generator. We got another tank up here for the generator. Over here we got another room with some spare batteries, backup batteries, and the main battery, and just some roof equipment up here. Now if we make our way back down, the last thing that I do want to show you is the actual way to make the dealership functional. So in addition to the missions, we made it functional here for you guys. So if you press this button, this list pops up, and you can see that it lists vehicles that are available for you to buy and lists their price. So we can go ahead and put a number here and press purchase, and it says enjoy your new vehicle. We walk out and there she is, which is awesome. I'm just gonna go turn off these lights here. You know, it doesn't have to all be working, but anyway, we make our way to the car, hop in, and there you have it. So you can spawn all kinds of different cars, all Buckel cars obviously, and all consumer ones, and all current models. You can't spawn old models, you can only spawn the current models. So say you enjoy yourself, you go on a road trip, whatnot, and now you want to sell this car, you could do so right here too. That's the other feature of the dealership, is the sales office. Now obviously this car is a race model with a very low lip, so can't make its way up that curb. We'll have to take the regular way, and we'll make our way here. Now we'll stop here, throw on the handbrake, get out. You got to open the gate up. I was hitting the gate, that's why I didn't open the first time. And there's the cell parking stall. So you pop back in your car and you make your way onto the cell spot. Okay. And back into dealership. And also this door does open, the massive bay door. But that's not what I wanted to show you. You can go over here and you go to the repair desk or sales desk, or rather parts desk, and sell vehicle. And it says vehicle despawned, you've been refunded your money. If we go out here, the R99 is gone. Maybe now you need a truck or something else. So you can make your way to the front desk to purchase it and start all over again. So that is with the help of Sheppy05 and Maddie. We did some programming, or they did some programming. I did the work on the dealership and the vehicles obviously, and there we have it. So now it's a functional dealership. It has missions, it has vehicles that you can actually use and sell. So you got your 9 locations, you can sell the vehicles at different locations, and there, so you can explore the map and have the dealerships at your disposal. So hope you enjoy this. For the beta testers, which are the Golden Anchor Club members and the server boosters, let us know what sort of findings you have based on your tests. I know there's some bugs with the vehicles spawning right now. Sometimes the list inside there does not spawn the right vehicle, so I'm working on fixing that with Sheppy. But test it out, let us know what you think, and as always, happy Stormworksing everyone.